Hello guys, this is Spartacus here and welcome to another video where today I'm going to be comparing the ballistic weapons, so the ones that shoot pretty much normal bullets in Infinite Warfare, to the energy weapons that shoot like lasers and stuff like that, you know, right? Things that really don't exist to our day. And another thing I would just like to mention is that I do apologize, I haven't been uploading in a while. You guys have no idea how busy I've been. Like, I haven't been able to play video games like at all, and I haven't been able to make any YouTube videos, and it sucks, but now I am able to make videos, so let's just get on with the video, you guys. So energy weapons are pretty interesting in Infinite Warfare. We have seen them before in Call of Duty, like especially in Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare was the one Call of Duty game that was futuristic, of course, but they added like energy weapons and it turned out pretty well. And usually the energy weapons in that game were like supply drop weapons, I guess you can say, but they weren't just supply drop, they were also DLC ones. Like the very first one was the AE4. I do believe it's called the AE4, and it literally had unlimited ammo. The only way for you to actually kind of stop shooting was if it overheated, and then you have to like put a new battery in or something like that. I don't remember how it works, but that was a laser weapon. It was an energy weapon type in that game. And then we also had like a light machine gun in that game that was an energy one, which was pretty interesting. That gun what could switch from like a light machine gun to a automatic shotgun, which is pretty cool. And I love the automatic shotguns. It was like these millions of bullets that were just spraying, and they're like laser bullets, which I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, Advanced Warfare pretty much had energy weapons, and then energy weapons are also in Infinite Warfare, right? And they act a little bit different than ballistic weapons, because we've always seen ballistic weapons. That ballistic weapons shoot normal bullets, right? The cool thing about energy weapons in this game that ballistic weapons cannot do is, like, let's say you are shooting at an enemy, right? You kill the enemy, you still have a couple more bullets in your clip left. Instead of actually reloading your energy weapon, like if you just wait a while, like every couple seconds you'll actually have a bullet go into the clip of that weapon that you already have inside your gun, so that way you can get more ammo constantly over a certain period of time. There's also an attachment. And this attachment, you guys, is, I cannot remember what it's called. I think it's called Fusion Mag. Yes, I believe it is called Fusion Mag, where like when you generate ammo into your clip, right? If you shot it or something, this attachment, I cannot think of the name, Fusion Mag. The Fusion Mag attachment actually makes it like rapidly go faster. Like the description literally says rapidly generates energy ammo even when stowed, which is pretty cool. And then yeah, and then there's like one called RAM Servo, which I've never used attachment before, but this one says creates additional reflections of energy shots, increase damage against equipment. So the RAM Servo, like, it just says it does more damage against enemy equipment, so that probably doesn't mean like necessarily cryo mines or like a seeker grenade or something like that. I don't know. It probably also means kill streaks, I'm assuming. But yeah, the Fusion Mag is pretty useful if you guys want to rapidly generate ammo, of course. But you know, energy weapons really are not my favorite in Infinite Warfare. I actually prefer to use ballistic weapons, believe it or not. If you guys were to ask me, well, what's your favorite energy weapon then? If you're not a big fan of the whole energy weapon idea, then what is your favorite energy weapon? You know, that's a really good question, you guys. And you know, it might be the Volk, because the Volk is like an AK-47, like futuristic version of the AK-47, and I like this gun a lot. It's pretty good. But you know, I'm gonna have to say that my favorite energy weapon would probably be the Raw, and it's a light machine gun. I seriously am a sucker for light machine guns, you guys. I love light machine guns like crazy. Like, light machine guns are literally I always do very, very good with light machine guns. The cool thing I like about light machine guns is that they always have a lot of ammo to it, and I don't have to worry about reloading like I do in a submachine gun or possibly an assault rifle in some cases. I love light machine guns. Even though they are supposed to be slow, you're not supposed to run very fast with light machine guns, you're not supposed to aim down sights very fast with light machine guns and kind of all that stuff. But the thing about light machine guns is that they pack a punch, and especially the Raw. I seriously love the Raw. Is definitely my favorite light machine gun in the game. And of course, it's an energy weapon, which is of course really good. Now, are energy weapons more powerful than ballistic weapons? Just because I am not a huge fan of energy weapons, just because I like ballistic weapons more in the game, doesn't necessarily mean I hate energy weapons. I do use them quite a bit, actually, especially for the assault rifle category. And you know, honestly, they're really not too powerful. I mean, the raw, of course, like I said, this gun is very, very good, and it is very good. So the raw can be pretty powerful in some cases. The Titan is another light machine gun that's an energy weapon, which could also be pretty powerful. But the cool thing about the energy weapons of this game, not only can you like rapidly generate ammo, or not necessarily rapidly generate, but you can generate ammo even when your gun is stowed and like using that fusion mag attachment, stuff like that, right? Like you can get attachments that you can't for ballistic weapons, right? That doesn't just necessarily make the energy weapons unique. Some of them are kind of unique in their own way. Now, in the assault rifle category, we have a gun called the Type 2, and it's a really plain looking gun. It looks pretty boring, honestly, but the cool thing about the Type 2 is that it can split into a dual wield weapon, right? Instead of just aiming down sight and do all this stuff, if you're in a close quarters combat situation, you can like split them up into two, and you can shoot them in both of your hands, which I think is pretty freaking awesome. The sad thing about the Type 2 is that, to me, it is pretty much the worst like energy weapon in this game. Like, as if there's like an energy weapon that's a secondary, which I believe would be the Oni. I think the Oni is an energy weapon. Oh yeah, the EMC is also another energy weapon, but I love the Oni way better. The Type 2 is really a terrible, just a terrible energy weapon. I'm just letting you guys know that, because even in hardcore mode, it takes 2 bullets to actually kill someone in hardcore mode with this gun, where most guns usually take 1 bullet. So just a little tip right there. And also, there is a sniper rifle called the EBR 800, and the EBR 800, what this gun does is that it's a sniper rifle, right? But you can switch it to assault rifle mode. So the cool thing about like some of these energy weapons is that you can change the style the way you play it, right? Where the sniper rifle, instead of like going around sniping people, you can change it to an assault rifle, right? It kind of changes the way you play. Same with the Type 2. Instead of trying to kill enemies at longer distances, at close quarters, you can like split it into 2 and have a dual wield version of that gun. It's really, really awesome, right? And that's the unique thing about energy weapons. And honestly, I am kind of happy that this was a good idea to put into their game, because if these weapons were just ballistic weapons and they didn't split into 2, and if they didn't change from a sniper to an assault rifle, right, they weren't hybrid weapons. And I think it's a good thing they add this stuff in there. It makes the game more unique. It makes it different, you know. It makes you want to try out more things, which I think is a very, very good idea. And that's something Call of Duty should always be focusing on, is people trying new things, because they always are trying new things in every single Call of Duty game, which I think is good. So I think energy weapons were a good idea. And do they compete with ballistic weapons? And they can. I mean, it really depends what ballistic weapon someone's using and what energy weapon the other person's using, right? Now, of course, if we look at shotguns, I mean, the shotguns are like, I seriously am annoyed by shotguns. What's kind of interesting that there's actually this one shotgun that really is not a ballistic weapon or an energy weapon. It's actually it says it's a pump action sonic shotgun. So you're probably, what's a sonic shotgun? Well, sonic is really like air or sound, you could say, and it kind of reminds me of that one pump action shotgun from Advanced Warfare. And this gun, right, it's called the Banshee. This is what the gun is called, the Banshee in Infinite Warfare, and it's really not that great of a weapon. But I mean, we have a fully auto energy shotgun, which is the DCM-8, and this gun isn't too bad. But then we have the Reaver, which is actually a ballistic weapon, but semi-automatic, which can be pretty annoying. I mean, shotguns in this game are pretty underpowered, I will admit. But I mean, like, the only energy one we have is the DCM-8, which honestly isn't too bad. I mean, it looks really weird, but I mean, it's really not that bad of a shotgun. And you know, energy weapons, I think, are pretty useful in this game. Like, the Volk, to me, is a pretty damn good energy weapon. The LMG Raw is a really good one. The sniper rifle EBR 800 is pretty good, just because you can switch it to an assault rifle mode, which is something I, like, when I run without the EBR 800, like, if I want to get my attachments, I just switch it to assault rifle mode so I can get kills easier. But then I do switch it to sniper rifle if I'm in, like, a long distance or something like that. But the point is, you guys, energy weapons, I think, can compete with ballistic weapons. I mean, just in some cases it just really depends. Hardcore mode, like, whoever gets the first shot is usually gonna win. But yeah, you know, I think they can compete with ballistic weapons, even though in Infinite Warfare there are way more ballistic weapons than there are energy weapons. If you go to the submachine gun category, for Christ's sakes, there's 5 submachine guns, but there's only 1 energy weapon, which, why didn't they could at least add 2 energy weapons for the SMGs category? The only energy weapon there is the ERAD, and that's the very first one you unlock. And honestly, the ERAD isn't too bad, but still, like, there's 5 submachine guns and there's only 1 energy weapon that's in the submachine gun category. I just found that really surprising. But you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys understand that energy weapons are not necessarily overpowered. That's not really the point I'm trying to make across this video. I'm just kind of letting you guys know that, like, if you keep dying from this energy weapon or something like that, or like, you know, you have to remember too that there's variance in this game, right? There are different prototypes of weapons in this game that can make these energy weapons a lot better, as well as ballistic weapons. It can make ballistic weapons a lot better as well. But I'm just making the point that energy weapons and ballistic weapons do have a slight difference to them, and they're really evened out. They're like, the energy weapons I do not think are really overpowered in any cases. But anyway, hopefully you guys all enjoyed this video. And I just said will instead of video. What the heck I don't even know what the heck I just said, you guys, but you guys heard me said will for the first time instead of video. But anyway, hopefully you guys all enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a rating for what you guys feel this video deserves. And if you guys want to subscribe to my channel for more Call of Duty videos, and any video really, I mean, honestly, I'm probably gonna make a Battlefield 1 video at some point in time. I keep saying that in all my videos, but I mean, just stay tuned. It might come eventually, who knows. But really, subscribe for more Call of Duty videos, because that is what I post on my channel. And don't forget to comment down below what you guys think of energy weapons in Infinite Warfare, because honestly, they're not too bad. Energy weapons really are not that bad, but they're not overpowered. But honestly, they're really not that bad. They're pretty unique in my opinion. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed, and I shall catch you guys later.